Today we're going to be ranking every single regional dog Pokemon from worst to best. So starting off at number 9, which is the worst, is going to be Mightyena. And Mightyena, it has a really bland design, but its pre-evolution Poochyena is really cool because it chases Professor Birch around Route 1. So moving on to number 8. Number 8 spot is going to be Dachsbun from Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Dachsbun is basically like the play on the word Dachshund and bun, and it's basically supposed to be like bred as a dog. So there's not really much to say about it, but it's a bit better of a concept than the Mightyena. So yeah, moving on to number 7. Number 7 is going to be Pyroar. And you know what me thinking, why is Pyroar high on or low on the list on like the worst? Because Pyroar is really cool. I like how it has gender difference. Like there's a difference between like the man one and the female one. Like the female one has like longer hair, and then the male one has more like solid and like more solid and like tigerish hair, like what tigers have around the mane. So and like, but then the normal fire type about it was really weird. Like, why are they just like fire types? Like literally Game Freak, you should make them just fire type. I get why the pre-evolution Litleo is a normal fire type because it's not really that powerful, but Pyroars are really powerful and are known to attack like trainers. Like in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, they'll literally run at you all the time. And if you, like, save nearby one and you load back into the game, they'll literally run at you straight away. So, moving on to number 6. Okay, but number 6, maybe a controversial one, but it's Arcanine. I know, like, all the Jam Runners in the comments are going to go crazy and saying, oh, why did you put an Arcanine down? Arcanine is number 1. Arcanine is the best. Anyways, it's my opinion, this video, and I won't mention that in the title of the video because it'll ruin it, and then people won't want to watch it. But if I don't put my opinion, then people will just have to guess if it's my opinion or not. So Arcanine, I know Arcanine is a cool Pokemon, and I really like its Hisuian form from Hisui, like the rock and fire type aspect of it. But I feel like Arcanine is like a bit basic, like Mightyena. But the only reason why I put it number 6 because it's like iconic and it's very nostalgic, and it's also a very like strong Pokemon. It's stronger than Mightyena, I think. So, and it also has a regional form that carries it through the list. So moving on to number 5. Okay, number 5, I'm a bit biased about this one, but it's Boltund. And the reason why I put Boltund on the number 5 on this list, like, it's like the middle ground, like, not too bad, but not too great as well, is because, Boltund is based off of, like, Labradors, I think, and it's also an electric dog. Like, who wouldn't want an electric dog? Like, it zips around really fast, and I used one in my first playthrough, it was Pokemon Sword and Shield, and Pokemon Sword and Shield were my first games. And if you want to think, why was Pokemon Sword and Shield your first games? It doesn't matter what Pokemon game was your first game. You can still make videos and still enjoy Pokemon, even if your first game may have been the worst. Like, people say Sword and Shield was the worst because of the trees, but I don't think Sword and Shield was actually that bad. I think it has pretty good Pokemon, to be honest. And it has 2 like the best fossil Pokemon, like Tyrantrum and Aurorus. So yeah, and also I have a dog of my own called Bentley, and he's a black Labrador, which is quite similar to the colour of Boltund. And I also tried to shiny hunt Yamper on a plane, just to let you know. Okay, number 4 on the list is going to be a bit of a sad one, but it's going to be Stoutland. And you might be thinking, what's sad about Stoutland? Stoutland just looks cool. It has loads of fur on it, and it looks like a dog which will be very protective of its young. But in the so basically, there was a very old Stoutland in the Alola region. You know, the region which Ash traveled to with all the different islands and stuff, and it was really like poor and didn't have any food. So Ash's Litten, which doesn't really have a name, it's just Lynn, decided he was going to steal food from different shops, and humans just called Litten for stealing stuff, even though the humans didn't realise that Litten was stealing stuff for Stoutland. Stoutland sadly and died when the Litten came back, and Litten was really upset. So that's the reason why Stoutland's number 4 on the list, because of this sad moment. Okay, so before we start number 3 on the list, these 3 are, like, definitely my opinion. The other ones were kind of my opinion, as well as, like, in-game knowledge of what the Pokemon, like, are and what how strong the Pokemon are. But the last 3, I'm not going to tell you what they are. I'm just going to surprise you with them. The last 3 are going to be a bit controversial. Well, the last one is really controversial, and the second one is. But the third one, I feel like you could all agree on. So, third on the list is Lycanroc. So, Lycanroc, I know he's not a 3-stage evolution like some of the other, like, Route 1 dog Pokemon, but it's only one of a dog Pokemon that has, like, 3 evolutions. It's Luxray. I know Luxray technically is a cat, but it still counts as the Route 1, like, animal creature Pokemon, or, like, pet Pokemon. So, Lycanroc has 3 different forms. There are 2 different forms. It has a midnight form and a midday form, which you can both unlock by leveling up in Alola, or in any other Pokemon game. And I feel like the midnight form should have gotten and like the dark type on the midnight form should have been addressed because there's no dark type on it, even though it should be a dark type. I feel like the midnight form's my favorite, so I like how it stands on 2 legs and looks like it's about to like go insane. And it also has a special move, special move, because some Pokemon have special moves, like Victini has the Fusion Bolt abilities, no, Fusion Bolt moves. But Lycanroc's move is called Accelerock. And I think Accelerock is basically a rock type version of Quick Attack, which is, even though you might be thinking Quick Attack, that's kind of a weak move. I think it has 60 or 80 base power, so I think it's really good. And it can also be fast, because Quick Attack's faster than every single Pokemon move, because it has a +1 priority, and if a move has a plus something priority, it means it's going to be always faster than the move, which has less priority than it, so... yeah, that's the reason why Lycanroc's on this. And also, Ash's one in the anime was really good, like the midday one, and he won Ash's first league win in Alola. So moving on to number 2. Okay, so number 2 on the list is going to be Houndoom. You might be saying, Houndoom, I know you either like this Pokemon or you hate this Pokemon. I think this Pokemon is great because it also looks like Bentley, my Labrador. And I know you can be saying, why are you putting all these dog Pokemon on this just because your dog Bentley? It's not all that, because Houndoom has such a cool design. It's like a Cerberus, like the hounds that guards the underworld with Hades, and I think it looks really cool. It's like inspiration of that. And it also has a Mega Evolution. Like, who doesn't like a Mega Evolution? I know the Mega Evolution just adds spikes to it, like Aerodactyl, but I feel like Houndoom is just a really cool Pokemon. And Generation 2 deserves more, because Generation 2 people say is the worst region because it has there's some most of the Pokemon are just not even like unique or different. They're just the same. But I think Johto should get like a Let's Go game. I know people have been looking for a Let's Go Johto game, but I don't think it'll come out for the next couple of years, because Legends ZA is coming out next year. But we might get Black and White Remix still. So moving on to number 1. Okay, so number 1 on the list is going to be Luxray. I know you may be thinking, Luxray, he was on the bit with Lycanroc. I know, that was like a sort of like foreshadowing what this is going to be. But Luxray is the part of the best region. I feel like Sinnoh and like Unova are the 2 best regions ever. I don't think Kanto is the best region. I know the Kanto people will be saying again, oh, Kanto is the best region. It's my opinion. This video is my opinion, okay? I think Sinnoh is the best region because it has the best Pokemon of all time, aka my main Pokemon, Lucario Master Trainer, and it also has Garchomp, Gallade, and all like those cool like evolutions of the Pokemon that needed evolutions, like Rhyperior for Rhydon, and Electivire for Electabuzz, and a Magmortar for Magmar. So I feel like Generation 4 is quite a good generation. It has a soft spot. I know Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl was really bad, but besides that, we have a lot of cool Pokemon like Bidoof, Arceus, however you want to say it, Palkia, Dialga, the gods of time and space in Pokemon, and you also have the antimatter one, Giratina. So, and there's also a lot of legendaries like Uxie, Mesprit, and Azeel. I could go on and on about how great Sinnoh is, but we're going on to the why Luxray is number 1 here. Luxray is a 3-stage evolution, just like Stoutland, but it's an electric cat. Like Electric Cat, it's so cool. I don't know why, but whenever Game Freak puts an electric type on a Pokemon, for some reason it makes it like 10 times better. Because the electric type is a really it's not really the best type. It's quite a solid type. It has a really like bad weakness to ground, but there's one Pokemon that isn't weak to ground. It doesn't have any weaknesses at all. Actually, it's Electros, because Electros is a pure electric type with the ability to levitate. So hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I might make more of these videos. Comment down below what other Pokemon theme top 10s you want me to make, or top 5s, or top whatever. So yeah, I think I might next time. I think you guys should. I'll give you 3 things to request. Okay, the first thing to request is top 10 or top 5 regional forms. So I think regional forms are really good. And top 10 best Pokemon of every region. And top 10 best legendaries. So yeah, and don't forget, stay safe from those legendaries. They're out there to get you.